A lot of times I've been on this point fishing these stripers, and it's always fun. I mean, always fun. Such a good time. Man.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, this one wasn't too bad either. Nice fish. She's got one too. See, it's just one after another.
Oh, look at that. I know. That's what makes it fun.
I think yours is probably bigger.
I'll take it.
We'll put that one in the bucket. Wow. This is super fun. Isn't it?
I know.
Wow. Here we go. Back on them. Well, it's 3:55 in the morning. Pretty darn early. And I'm up because I'm gonna head down to a familiar old haunt about an hour and a half away, and I gotta be there before daylight. So I don't have much time. I gotta get going. Let's make this road trip. Well, it's time to go. Let's get the heck out of here. Hey Siri, navigate to Lake City.
Getting directions to Lake City.
Time to launch to the south.
Any night, any day, let me take you away. All I need is just saying yeah. Better nights, better days, when you're here with me, babe, 'cause you're all that I crave. So
Going to Quick Trip. One of my favorite places to go, you guys. If you've never had Quick Trip chocolate milk, do not sleep on it. It is my absolute favorite. It is. It's very good, creamy, nice.
And I have to know, say, where are you? Don't be so hard to reach, just pick up your phone.
The mayflies are buzzing about.
'Cause I gotta know. Let me know when you're ready, 'cause I made reservations. Too many invitations, and the last night was heavy. I need communication.
Let's roll, baby.
Tell me where's your location.
Let's get after these
Used to
big
talk
ends.
24/7.
Or whatever's out there, buddy.
Every second, just to make sure we were up to date. Now it's closer to 11, and I ain't hearing nothing. I just need to know that you're okay. Where are you, baby? Don't hide away from me when I need you most. We got love guaranteed, and I have to know, say, where are you? Hey, don't be so hard to reach, just pick up your phone. Tell me where you'll be, 'cause I got
This is awesome. There's the lake right there. You can see somebody with a light out there, you guys. Somebody's already there. I'm telling you, the stripers are biting.
Better nights, better days, when you're here with me, babe, 'cause you're all I crave. So I wonder.
Welcome back to the channel. One all FishBrain Shane here. Glad you're with me. We're on a trip today down to Lake City, Minnesota, and I'm going after some stripers. There's a lot of people here already. I'm gonna be wading out in the water. Check out that sky behind me. It's gonna be such an awesome time. Super early in the morning. Ah man, let's just hope we can get on some fish. There's the music. Let's go fishing, let's go fishing, let's go fishing now. These, pour some out for my homies. Just at daylight. This is like exactly what the goal was. There's somebody already catching a fish right there. How's it going? Stripers biting yet?
Yeah.
Good.
I caught 2 already.
Have you?
Yeah.
Sweet.
They weren't that big though.
I'm here for the fun of it.
Yeah.
I can't remember which one it is. And then I also have, ooh, right there. That was awesome. That's a carp. Do you see that thing? That was sweet. I think I could grab something from the bottom here. Yeah, a line. I grabbed your line. I'm like, I got something on the bottom or something. Sorry about that.
Don't let it happen again.
Okay, all right, man. I'm sorry. I'm gonna do the best I can. Got one, huh? I thought I saw him right in front of us. That's insane. All right, so right in front of us, he got one. Man. Got one. Doing that exact thing that you were talking about. Right in front of me. That's funny as heck. Cool little striper. You did, you taught me that. Almost like a musky figure 8. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I'm not keeping any today. Such a cool little fish. Pretty small one, but for our first fish, that's pretty cool. That's what we're after, those little striped bass. These guys eat them. I'll probably eat them if I ever bring a bucket with me, but today I don't have a bucket, so I'm gonna give it to these families that are here and let them eat it. There's a good size limit on these. There's a ton of them out there. Cool fish. Literally right in front of me. I just waved around in front of me. Pretty silly. There's one. There we go. Finally got something decent. Yeah. Had to change my spinner. Had to change my spinner to something a little more colorful. Still a little guy, but pretty cool fish. The color worked, so the change was worth it, obviously. But super fun little fish. Even that one was a fun little fight. Color. I had to change colors. Red. I had white and silver. All right, now we can get on a little roll maybe. There's some fish right here. I just saw him busting right here. Come on. You like. One bit. Oh, there we go. Got one. I just saw him. There we go. Man, that's the cool thing about wade fishing. They're right next to you. Sometimes when you see them, you can kind of reel into them. Again, kind of a small one, but these things are so fun. Another cute little striper. That's a cool little bass. Check that one out. Looks just like the white bass I catch up on my lake, right? We'll put this one in the bucket for those guys. They're gonna make soup. So wade out and go for it. Man. It's hard to see the schools right now, but if you see them, all you gotta do is pull anywhere near it. Not that far away. Concentrating my efforts a little bit closer to shore here. Got one. There we go. That seems like a more decent fish. It is a little bit nicer striper. Not bad. Starting to grow a little. Kind of right next to me there. Sun's still not quite up. And I'm, you know, 4 fish deep. Nice little striper. Beauty of a fish. These things are fun. This ultralight pole is just awesome. Put them in the bucket for these guys. All right. I'm throwing really far out, but they seem to have been closer to shore on the last, I don't know, on all of them that I've caught. So that's something to consider. What I'm using, you guys, is a 7'6" ultralight pole. I've got a leader, probably 1.5 feet long maybe, with a swivel up here to keep the twist out of the line. I've got a 3/8 ounce sinker. I think it's 3/8, it could be a quarter up there. And then nice little colorful beaded spinner, and just a nice clip to be able to change fast. Throw it out and let it rock. So I gotta find some spots. Oh, there's one right there.
There you go.
Nice. Oh no, it's an ultralight pole. So it looks nice and it's fun, but it's a little one, I'm sure. It ain't that big.
Definitely fight hard.
Yeah, they definitely do. It's a decent one, not bad. As soon as I switch back to the red spinner.
I was gonna use red too.
Yep, I changed to blue and white. Yeah, that red is working really well. Man, the sun's just coming up. Out here wade fishing. You see the birds are diving down. That's when you know the fish are here. What a good time. So what they're doing with these is they're cutting the heads off right behind the gill, taking the guts out, they scale them, and then they'll either use them for fish soup or they'll fry them up. Pretty awesome. Yeah, what we're doing is we're throwing it as far as we can, keep the tip up a little bit, and then reel it about as fast as you can to keep it in probably the top foot of the water column. That's what these fish react to. Got one. There's a fish. Nice. The red is working, yeah. There we go. Nice fighter. Kind of walk it back a little here. There we go. Nice little striper. They say to switch poles. That's good, I brought 2 poles so I could do that. Very cool, man. Very cool. There's one. There we go. Got another one. Wading out a little bit is kind of paying off. Yeah. There we go. Decent fish. Fighting good. Yep. The little striper king. Oh, he's got a decent one over there.
Easy now, easy now.
Is that a decent one? Oh, that's a decent one though. He had a rock. Going in the bucket with this guy. Nice little striper. There's one. That's a decent fish. Yeah, that one's actually nice. That one's a good one. I better walk back a little bit here. That one might be my biggest one of the day, you guys. Yeah, look at that. It is my biggest one of the day. Nice. Check it out. Biggest one of the day so far. And I gotta tell you, this has been such a fun time, you guys. What a blast. This little fish just fights super hard. Very fun. Stripers. Nothing like it. There's one on the fast reel in. There we go. Decent little striper. As soon as I get her back out there. Nice. It's a really cool fish. Their bucket's filling up fast. That one, huh? I saw that. That looks like a decent one. Yeah. Oh, no, not too bad, huh? It's fighting good. There's one. That's a good one. That's a good fish. That's a little better fish, I can tell. Fighting good. Ripped a little drag at first. It's not even that big. It's just a good hard fighting striper. That's all. He just swiped at it and got hooked. Cool. Cool little bass. Man, they're biting like crazy now. Drop them off. Everybody's just coming to drop them off. If you don't want any more, just let me know. I'll put them back. When they bite really far out there and zip some drag, boy, that's pretty cool. This action can be really fast and furious. And you can't beat the scenery. Straight down Lake Pepin here, the biggest lake on the Mississippi. The steam coming off the river where it narrows down there. Man, just nothing better than this. Oh, there's one. That was a good bite. I'm sure you saw that. They hammer it when they bite it. Man. Fun little fighter. That's a decent fish right there. For what we've been catching, this is a pretty decent size. You guys good, or you want me to still put them in? Okay. If they're decent size. All right, sweet. I'm keeping them next time I come. Oh, shit. I guess I released that one. That's why we take them over shore, right? That's why we do it over there. Yeah, my goodness. That was the first one I haven't done that with. And of course it does that. Yeah, these bass are just prolific in these waters. I mean, there's just tons of them here. And they're here every year in just tremendous numbers. And that's why the limits are so high on them, because they are just prolific, like I said. Ooh, missed one there. Good bite. Let's see if we can get one here. A little bit of redemption. It probably won't be the same fish. These are river fish, and they move, man. The schools are just moving. And even in this choppy water, you can see the schools. Man, that's a decent bite. You see that? You see that hammer job on the yellow pole, you guys? And that's not even that big of a fish, but how fun is that? Man, super cool. Made it definitely worth the trip today. I'm gonna be doing this again, that's for sure. Man. You just got to find that right cadence for whatever you're throwing. There's one right there. And once you do, oh, I ducked out of the way of it. You see that? Woo, right up out of my head. once you get that cadence figured out, you're gonna get some bites, that's for sure. Oh, there's some right here. Look at that. You see them flip right by me? Let's see if I can get one of those. It's right by me. Oh yeah, he bit it. He bit it. I don't know why he didn't get it. Let's see if we can go right back out and get him. See him busting way out there. There's one. Nice. Let's get this guy up by shore.
Fighter.
Yeah. A good one. There he is. Another striper. Nice fish right there. Fun times here. Super addicting. They bite so violently. Just wham. Crazy. So a long time ago, I used to come down here before work every day, and I'd see the guys waiting out here, and I'd watch what they were using, and they would give me advice on what to use, and it was awesome. I mean, it was such a great time, and to revisit this probably 15 years later, 15 years since I've done that, is super cool. And like I've said before, it's one of the things that is so awesome about this YouTube channel is it's getting me out in different situations and different fishing environments that I've been in the past, and are super nostalgic, and just a wonderful time. Oh, he had one. There's one. All I gotta do is complain a little bit. Even this small one bites so good. I don't know how small it is, actually. It's kind of running sideways on me. Yeah.
Brad, are you swimming?
Not too bad. Small one. Yeah, he's reeling one in. Yeah. That's a decent little guy. They got a bunch of them, so we're gonna start putting them back.
I know, it was like, that was...
Bye, buddy. There's one. Way out there. It's a bendy pole. I should have one maybe with a little more backbone, but I just love catching these smaller fish with this nice little bendy pole. Man, look at him. He's just a cute little guy. Goodness. And those guys have enough. So I get to release this guy, which I like a lot. Let's get him back in. What do you think? Slow-mo release time. I've tried a couple of different baits besides spinners, and they're not working. Like even this Daredevil. I just switched just to see, you know, and it's just not working. I'm pulling through the same areas, and I'm just not getting the fish. They just love those little spinners. Hear that? Hear that all around me? It's all the fishermen, like tons of us. It's pretty awesome. It's a fun time, isn't it? Man. Don't be breaking out a new color. What the hell?
He sure did.
What was that about? There's one. Nice. They're good little biters. And great fighters. Man, I like these fish. They're really fun. Normally you would do this over shore so you don't lose them, of course. He's got a couple hooks in him already. He's gonna be all right. He like to get hooked in the mouth. Been a fun day, you guys. Catching these stripers. Ferocious little fish. Not big ones. No real big ones today, but super ferocious. Man, I gotta tell you, what a fun road trip. Oh, I'm gonna put this guy back. Whew, he put himself back. There's one. Decent little fish. That was a good bite. Do you see that bite, you guys? Oh, and he's pulling. Look at him. That's a nice one. Yep. Decent one. And it's, again, not that big, but they are just ferocious. Right next to him, he got one. This is fun, man. I know.
You probably seen your
Probably. Oh man, this has been a lot of fun. Well, wading and fishing has worked out pretty good today. What a fun road trip. You know, this is such a fun spot that guys in boats are trying to get here. But us guys, us wading fishermen, have been the ones that have had the most success. Small fish, but ferocious, and such a fun time. Down on the Mississippi River in the biggest lake of the Mississippi, Lake Pepin, and just a prolific fish. That was a hell of a fun time. That's exactly how I remember it, you guys. Coming down here, schools of fish just going through, action like crazy for bits of time, and then you're just casting and casting. But man, I'm so glad to be able to make the trip. I'm so glad to be able to bring you with me and show you exactly kind of some nostalgic things that I've done. And you can see it's something that's worked for 15 plus years, and probably many years before that. It's just been passed down through generations of fishermen that come to this point. So again, I really appreciate how much the channel is growing. You guys are all super awesome. Thank you so much for your support. And you know what I say? FishBrain Shane out.